Good day. We're coming to the end of October, the beginning of November, and this is a special time for a lot of different communities. The reason being that we celebrate two feasts right after each other, All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day. Our All Saints' Day feast is something that, well, is good for us to celebrate. It helps us to recognize maybe those saints that are not on the calendar that we celebrate each year, but on the same hand, mean something to us. Like my namesake, Saint Leonard of Noblac, November 6th, next Friday, who is a saint of France. He's not on the calendar, but it helped me to remember him, his day. It's something we need to do, and we can remember them also all on that day. But it's the next day that really is more for us, the average person, the non-saint, and that is All Souls' Day. That's when we remember those who are important in our life, who we have lost either this past year or that we have lost over the years that mean something to us. While watching the Disney Plus channel or app, I was able to watch something called Europe from Above, in which they go and examine different countries in Europe. And they show not only just what's happening in different cities, but also what it looks like from above. And the one thing that they focused on was the All Souls' Day celebrations that happen in Poland, where it's almost like a national holiday, where people go to the cemeteries. It's the day that they'll take some time to clean up the plot, maybe wash down the headstone, maybe just put some flowers out. But one other thing, they put out a candle, a flame. And then the reason why it's Europe from Above is they show you what it looks like from above. And you see that sea of light, remembering all those people who passed and how their memory does not diminish with time, but is still there. Over the past year, we've had a lot of things that have happened in our life. We've had people who have touched us, who may have passed. We have people who maybe we've started to think about, who had been a part of our life and had passed, maybe not necessarily this year, but maybe in the past few years. And we started getting to feel about who they were to us, because we've had the time. I encourage you during this week to take that time to think about maybe the people who you've lost this year. The people who maybe mean something to you that you have lost and maybe need to remember in a special way. Take that time to think about these individuals and really keep them in your prayer, in your heart, and think about how they've touched you, how they made you who you are, and how they still are a part of you. And then I'm going to ask you to do one thing, and that is on this weekend, the weekend of All Saints and All Hallows on Saturday, Halloween, I'm asking you sometime this weekend to go to the cemetery, wherever your loved one is. Maybe it's the right time to do some cleanup, but also to go and light a candle there. Take a candle and leave it there and let it be shining for as long as it lasts as a memory of that person, so that you know they are not forgotten. This is a time of the year that we think about the important things in life, the things we're grateful for, the things that touch us and remain with us. Let's just take this one moment this week to do this. And hopefully what we can do is truly connect with those we've loved, those who have given us their best, and keep them alive in our hearts, our prayers, and our spirits. Have a wonderful week. And remember,